Oh my goodness. Hey, you guys, I'm back. I just tried to start resuming check-ins today because I don't think I've been able to do check-ins since the new moon in Pisces. And so, earlier I just did that reading. Does he have it? Does he have the cerveza? And it certainly looked like it. And our friend said, sometimes the death card is just that. It's the death card. So I'm like, I'm going to start on my check-ins. And this is OMG, Don Julio, card of the reading, Page of Cups. This was the card for the cerveza, because, I cannot say that virus. I call it cerveza. So in the prior reading, this was a signifier for La Cerveza and its relationship to Don Julio, if he had it. All these cards are showing up. So his signifier is he's got a plan out there. He's waiting for something to come in. He's caught. I've been seeing this more when people get touched by the cerveza and they're just caught. They're suspended in time. The world slows down. His challenge is a heartache, heartbreak, betrayal. And these pentacles show to me as like droplets of the virus, or when it's just getting started, you get hit by it. It's usually the Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, but the very foundation of who he is and what's going on, this. Now, this could be because it's on everybody's mind and he's trying to make a plan. I don't think so, though, because look what's covering him again. Death card might be the death card. In the past, Office of the President of the United States and what's to come, a total nightmare for him. We knew that. How do we see him? I've been seeing this Queen of Swords, too, with people afflicted. So if it's gone like from incubation and settling in, oh my gosh, does this mean he's towards the end of the incubation period because it would emerge, come the King of Swords, maybe? This might be the progression of the cerveza because it transfers by air. How do we see him right now? Things have gained momentum. They're surging. They're moving quickly. There's no way to end it. That's the hope. I don't know what he's hoping to do with the Ace of Swords with everything shut down. I feel like this is more the cerveza talking, to tell you the truth. I didn't really feel like it was Don Julio talking. I have felt more of the cerveza in this reading. The fear is the moon. His fear is the moon. The outrage with everybody. Look what's to come. He is going to be captivated by this. His next steps, he's like trapped. Final outcome. I did not expect to see Speaker Pelosi. So, that's what I want to ask about. Here. I want to ask Speaker Pelosi. You are in Donald's final outcome future. Speaker Pelosi. Can you tell me more about that? You know what? I feel like there's been a block for so long that I can't see. And now, because it's been so long since I've done check-ins, I feel like this is easier. Okay, Speaker Pelosi, you came up in what's to come for Don Julio. Looks like he's probably contracted the cerveza. So I want to know, Speaker Pelosi, because she seems incredibly busy working with Stovin Mnuchin. Let's look at you and Stovin, what you guys are working on, okay? Stovin Mnuchin should be the King of Pentacles. Let's see if I can find him. Because he's in charge of the Treasury. We need to check in with He's also been the Knight of Pentacles for Don Julio. But I feel like they're working more collaboratively than not. Well, you know what? He's just going to stick with the Knight of Pentacles. So if we look at these two and what they've been working on, we know it's been related to the cerveza. I want to know how they are linking together. Okay. So Speaker Pelosi, what are you working on with Secretary Stovin? He's covered in what brings them together with what they've been working on. She links to him. He links to her. Final outcome. Wait, final outcome. Oh. Okay. Everything is shut down. So things getting shut down. The world has paused. They have an extremely different point of view as they have had just in days. So what they're working on, she is covered in a lot of burdens related to the management of being one of the branches of government. It's like it's almost like she's trying to pick up the wands and get ahead of all these wands. So it's not that she's burdened, it's she's being more proactive than anything. He is covered in being of support and help to that which needs to get done, but also with what Don Julio says, and they are united by the King of Wands. Now that is interesting. This is not Donald. God, is this Russia? No. Angry? No, no. I have no idea who this is. Is this Bill Barr? Adam Schiff? Speed, heat, incubate. Before the incubation blows up, because incubation is heat. Is that what this is? They're meeting because of the heat, the incubation. They're trying to get ahead of what's going to hit us. This thing is going to hit us, and they are working to get ahead of that. Okay. What links to him? Oh, there you go. The assault with the cerveza. And he... usually this is Six Wands Mob, you know. Is this no, this is to get ahead of this. So that's why he's trying to get ahead of this, so that we're okay as a nation, because we are kind of suspended in time. Oh Lordy. So this is the final outcome. The devil. Is this Putin? No. The devil is... It's the pandemic. They're working nicely together. But let's get back to originally, I wanted to know, Speaker Pelosi, why you were showing up as a final outcome as it relates to Don Julio. Why? Whoops. Very peculiar, because he's covered in the death card. You were the final outcome for my check-in with him. And he just looks progressively worse every single day, don't you think? Okay, so, why are you the final outcome? I mean, you might know, you might not know if he has the cerveza, but what is it with you? What are you covered in that is making you the final outcome for Don Julio? You are covered in What? Usually this way it is setting something up, it's abandonment, walking away, change of mind, abandoned success. Oh, it's the delay. It's a delay of what? The delay of this thing blowing up, because there's a setup that's coming with the virus, everything, and she's covered in with trying to be, I guess, maybe like a firewall and trying to prevent, contain. Setting that up. The coronavirus is set up. The economy is set up. Let's delay that. What's your challenge, Speaker Pelosi, with what you are, why you're the final outcome for Donald? Oh my God, you guys. The challenge is death. The challenge is transformation, life and death. The challenge is, yes, life and death. A lot of life and death. Related to Donald? Yes. The base of this is, how about that? Ring, ring, life and death about Donald. Cannot make this stuff up. Ooh, the base of this, why you are the final outcome. The moon also represents the physical body. Now, he had this as his fear that I just did, his fear, which would be illness. So the basis of this is his fear. This China, Wuhan virus. What's crowning you, Speaker Pelosi? Okay, so the Hermit is the sign for Virgo. We just had a full moon in Virgo. This lunation is still active. Virgo has to do with your healthcare workers, doctors, your day-to-day health, your routine, your investigation, also evaluating the cerveza. In the past, why she's there is, oh my God, just covered in the cerveza. Marilac, oh my God. And what's to come from this with cerveza just all over? This is why she is this her new power? Guys, I think this is her new power she's coming into. How do we see Speaker Pelosi? Theft. Changing terms. What is this stealing about? 7 of Swords, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 9, 10, 7, 8. This is mutable air. Oh, someone's here. Mutable air. So this is respiration. I'm getting shortness of breath. Because of shortness of breath, environment. The 8 of Pentacles, the pandemic spreading. What's the hope with Speaker Pelosi as the final outcome? Sword of Truth. Sword of Truth. She is... they're going to need her because this is happening. That attack is happening because it's a viral thing. The fear with her as the final outcome is incubation. He's incubated. This is a national security measure. Next steps. It's coming quickly. It's happening quickly. Final result, final outcome with her being Donald's final outcome is he being forced out? Is he being forced? Oh, a Knight of Pentacles? Is this an offer? Money? Lovers trump Russia. Oh my God, Moflo. Okay. Is his way out? Is his way out of office to say, I got coronavirus, I can't be the FOTUS anymore? Yes, revelation. Because of all of his burdens, he's a total nightmare. His indictments, sealed, the inner fighting, the fighting, the... Okay, the inner fighting. We're having a tower moment. This could be the Republican Party because our country is underwater financially, and our health, and the people are angry. Angry. Yes, they're angry. We got to get to Wabbit. Go to jail. Get out. What is happening? Okay. Donald, are you using coronavirus cerveza to are you leaving because of using, are you I can't even talk. Are you walking away because of corona cerveza or using it as an excuse? I don't even know what I'm doing here. Okay, so are you... Oh, we're going to try this. This is a new spread. I'm going to use these both as a signifier. Let's see if I can remember. I think I have to correct my notes. Just a second. I love this new spread. Okay, let's see. I've just started experimenting with it recently, and I like what it does. Let's get this out. Okay. So we use 11 cards because 11 cards is a pretty good number. So, Donald, are you leaving because of cerveza or using cerveza as an excuse to leave? So we want to look at the distant past, recent past, the present. What's in your thoughts that you're thinking about related to right now? And what are the things that need to come up from the subconscious with this decision event? What's the likely trajectory given these events? What's the force majeure? I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but the forces behind this that are putting you on this trajectory. What is the karma? What is your disposition that's leading to the outcome of this? What's your education, your action, and your knowledge? And What is your usual conduct that is leading to this trajectory of this decision that's happening? Oh my God. Seven of Pentacles. This could be the cerveza, the one little germ that got him. It could be investments tanking. But it's related to, is he walking away because of a cerveza related thing? In the distant, far distant past, or is he using it as an excuse? Here we have the Justice Department. And recent events having to do with elections. And at the present, this is what Steve Mnuchin is working on with Speaker Pelosi. A shared celebration, which was for the economy and everything, but is this election because of the Six Wands mob, you guys? His thoughts related to walking away the cerveza, using it as an excuse or legit. I have cerveza. I got it at Mar-a-Lago. And what is in his subconscious mind that's leading up to this is trying to keep balance, one foot in front of another. If it's related to elections, this is, if you watch those videos, daytime sleuthing, middle of the night sleuthing about elections, this is how data is wired back and forth, cabled back and forth with election interference, and how it's changed, whether it's e-polling books, voter data, etc. And what's the most likely outcome given all this? An offer to leave. Is this an offer for? Yes, this is an offer for him to leave. Is this related? We'll use the CV as an offer. Holy cow. This is the force that's pushing it. Oh, the indictments. What is this? I forgot what this one was again. The force. This is the 8th card. Oh, this is the karma. Money news. Jared. Don Jr. Wow. This is his disposition. Comfort and security, he says. This is his education, his actions and knowledge. Speaker Pelosi. Oh, man. And this is his conduct. He's trying to hang on to what he's got. It kind of looks like he might be using this as an excuse to get out of the White House. I don't know. I did not expect that. I just was checking in after weeks and weeks of not being able to do this. I don't know. Okay, you guys, if you like this video, please click like, subscribe, check your notifications, make sure they're on, because it seems like another quarter of you got cut off. Okay? Thanks.